about a year ago. It was a best of 3, which ShinyMark did win.
Okay.
And ShinyMark has shown some real expertise in the Steve matchup, and there's not a huge high, like top level Pikachu presence in Japan that I'm aware of, at least. So we'll see how Acola handles it a year after playing him for the first time.
Absolutely. And we're jumping into a small battlefield. It's kind of the tried and true gentleman's pick. I don't expect these players to gentlemen in any means, but it's something that really just kind of sets the tone for the match. You know, we're not getting too crazy with it. As we're setting up blocks, we're setting up positioning, and of course you got to remember Thunder Jolt does go over those barriers like we're seeing, and that might actually be a little bit of trouble for Acola.
Yeah, it's something to keep an eye on, and that damage, especially on the dirt blocks, is also, you know, as it climbs up the block, it's damaging all of them a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's already pretty close to start as they're kind of feeling things out. I definitely think Acola is just trying to throw out things every once in a while to see how ShinyMark responds, mostly opting to hide behind the walls for now. Mm-hmm. ShinyMark's got the T-Jolt Assault on deck, ready to go.
Absolutely. I mean, especially it's vital for Acola to get that diamond on deck. And Pikachu, really good at preventing you from getting a lot of chances to mine. Sir, there, finally on board. Actually has some good iron as well on deck. Can't really just get it for free just yet, but we're getting there.
Okay, yeah, fully shields the up smash and avoids what may have been an early kill for Acola. And still very even, an amazingly timed air dodge to avoid that last hit of minecart. And Akola's trying to get back to his safe space on the other side of the screen behind the blocks.
The Thunder Jolt's actually paying dividends immediately in this first game, really tripping up Acola. I'm liking the pressure so far from both competitors, really, especially because look at that even percentile.
Yeah, look at that. And ShinyMark doing such a good job of putting pressure on those blocks with that down air. That splash landing hit is so good, especially for that particular setup. That minecart will do it, though. ShinyMark gets caught on the ground. He's done a good job staying sort of in the air, not in one space for too long.
Off the
just
bounce?
follows it up. Yeah.
Absolutely. What an amazing hit. And, of course, now you got Diamond on deck as well, so you're even stronger going into this stock than you were in the first. Dead even between these two.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and this is a matchup where getting a stock lead can be huge. As we were sort of prepared for a slow pace set, but I haven't really even seen that so far. We're 2 minutes in, 1 stock off each, but like, you know, there's been some damage flowing. There's been some hits in there. And yeah, now both of them just opting again for the slower strategy. It's been a few times now that Acola has been able to sneak a minecart in under the block as it, like that lower block as it disappears. Really great stuff, and ShinyMark has not been ready for it so far.
Definitely aspects and periods of turning up that heat, especially when you look at Pikachu. More slower gameplay of like, hey, let me throw Thunder Jolt, let me kind of do some set play in a way where it's like, can really just pressure you. And because it deals with Acola's blocks, ShinyMark is being the overall aggressor here. It makes sense. You're keeping up the pressure even by keeping your distance because of that neutral special.
Yeah, and now no wall, but still using those blocks as cover. This forward air spike. Oh, I think he maybe could have ripped an F smash and it would have hit, but ShinyMark's still alive with a slight % lead. Acola trying to find an opening here, but nothing just yet. Wisely going to the ledge, ShinyMark does. Oh, amazing parry F smash!
Not going to quite take it from center stage, but that should put the fear in you if you're ShinyMark. And look at that, up smash does take it. ShinyMark on his last stock of this game 1.
Yeah, Acola's parries are amazing, and parrying is definitely something that's pretty key in the Pikachu matchup, I would say, just because of how lagless a lot of his moves are, and Pikachu's kind of rely on like getting uncomfortable, making you uncomfortable in your face, right? So having some parries out can definitely change the pace a bit.
Pikachu's have had it too good for too long, I say.
Exactly.
Look at that.
Yeah, again goes for that back air up smash.
Absolutely. Under 10% on Acola, still though holding down some center stage. Until I say that, you're off stage. You're fighting for your life a little bit. Look at that slam dunk to even up the stock count, courtesy of ShinyMark.
Yeah, beautiful positioning on that downer from ShinyMark, making sure to get the spike that doesn't land on stage and also doesn't give Acola a chance to maybe SDI in tech. Really great stuff to, again, even out the stocks, and they're throwing haymakers. There's some camping involved, but they want to win.
Exactly. I like that. I like the periods of, okay, we got to maybe do a little bit of set play. If you're Acola, you're trying to get resources. If you're ShinyMark, you're trying to keep those Thunder Jolts showing. And then once you guys are in each other's faces, a lot of frenetic action, a lot of trying to hit your best buttons on each other, trying to get something crazy like that. You know, you really want to seal the deal here in this game 1. You want to be up a game to have some maybe counterpick advantages going in there. And you want the momentum most of all.
Right, because then, you know, obviously camping is an option, and you maybe have the chance to set the pace of the entire set if you get that game advantage, right? And ShinyMark is looking pretty good in this game 1. You can never count out Acola or Steve, though, especially with those diamond tools on deck. And yeah, there's that F smash. next one at the ledge would probably do it, but Acola very low on resources. Gets a couple bricks of iron, no diamond, but still has the diamond tools, obviously, and still a little bit of gold left. Oh, and there's the diamond re-up. Okay, things just got a lot better for him.
What an amazing tech, by the way, from ShinyMark. You are living on a prayer a little bit right now. These percentages are getting a bit close. Just the hot spot.
Oh,
and what a shield break.
No!
Goodbye, ShinyMark. I'll see you in game 2.
Oh my gosh, what a funny ending to that game. I mean, both of them playing so carefully for so long and then both flubbing some moves, but that anvil is certainly going to shatter the ShinyMark shield there.
Absolutely. Whew. That is a tone
start.
setter, let me tell you, folks.
Exactly, yeah. So Acola obviously coming out on top with the shield break finisher, but it was some very close play. I'll be curious to see if he, he started that game with a lot of the camping behind the walls, mining and whatnot. And as the game went on, he started to get a little more aggressive. I'm curious if he keeps that pace going in this game too, or if he maybe slows things down.
Because that was such a stalemate factor, in my opinion, with the Thunder Jolts and then the setting up the block walls, I'm wondering if Acola wants to maybe attempt to go on the offensive, because going on the offensive actually is a good way to get some resources. If Pikachu's off stage trying to recover, if Pikachu's in disadvantaged state, that gives you some opportunities to mine some resources afterwards and hold down center stage.
I think that makes a lot of sense, Let It Rain.
Or just start off like that.
Yeah, or we could start off like this. But you're right. Acola, notably, did not build a wall to start this game. Immediately went in and started swinging after mining for a little bit. So yeah, I'm definitely seeing a bit of that more aggressive approach that you mentioned. And it does kind of make sense. I do think ShinyMark is the one who prefers that slower pace, that war of attrition, especially once you can get some of the stalling under the stage started. You can make them get him in a bad position, get some loops going. But even with that aggressive start from Acola, ShinyMark is capitalizing on it and taking an early percent lead.
Most importantly, Acola got the steel tools on deck. Got that iron powerman. That's for sure.
There we go.
And you got diamond on deck as well. But ShinyMark enjoying that percentage lead.
Yeah, definitely comfortable now, and forcing Acola now to make a play here, which he's trying to do, but yeah, using Pikachu's mobility to just sort of get to the other side of the stage and then rush in with the punish. ShinyMark looking amazing in this game too.
Absolutely. Especially because the slow speed of Steve means that you can run away if you're Pikachu. You're lightning fast. Pun intended. Like, you get the job done.
Yeah, that runaway is going to be such an important factor here. Goes for the down throw, maybe looking for an up air. Doesn't find anything just yet, but just continually applying the pressure is what ShinyMark is looking for here.
Being up percentage versus Steve is one thing, but being up a stock is so much better.
Right, exactly.
I feel like you don't really feel secure if you're on the same stock as Steve, no matter what.
Yeah, oh, and Acola getting stuffed up at the ledge. ShinyMark with the spike!
That's a power move. You love to see it.
Oh my gosh, and that quick change of pace is something that Pikachu's so good at, because he'd been doing a lot of T-Jolts chasing Acola around the stage. It's like, now eat this down air. Big lead for ShinyMark now, as Acola is going to need to dig deep to get a comeback going.
Absolutely. Maybe a little bit more digging into the resources as well. Look at that, only 2 iron on deck. Make it 3 after that last one. And now it's the game of ShinyMark still being the aggressor, even a full stock ahead. I like that. You want to keep momentum, especially because the game plan's been working so far.
Right. It's like, I was ready to say, okay, ShinyMark with the lead. This may be where he hangs back, but he's realizing that the pressure he was applying was really making Acola uncomfortable. And yeah, I say ride that momentum until it stops working, right?
Especially because Steve can make a comeback very quickly. You've got to capitalize on the lead you have right now. Might as well keep it going, avoiding that forward smash with the trickiness of quick attack.
Yeah, Acola honestly looking a little bit antsy here, trying to go for these swings and just not finding anything just yet. ShinyMark's got the rinse and repeat at the ledge going so well. There's another spike!
We have 3 spikes so far from ShinyMark in this set.
Oh my goodness. And it's honestly so good against the way Acola is recovering. I mean, he's mostly going for higher up horizontal recoveries, and ShinyMark is just getting in the exact position to, even if you don't get the down air initially, setting up for the down air. And surviving that anvil is also huge. 34% on Acola. If ShinyMark can get some more, it could be big. And avoiding the minecart under the block situation that was getting him game 1.
Finally, 3 minutes into the game, Acola takes the first stock.
Oh my goodness.
There's so much to go from here. Look at the momentum ShinyMark's taking. Look at the damage. Look at the lead.
Oh my gosh, Raid. It's looking disgusting for ShinyMark right now. Just hit after hit, damage building up, but now it's Acola's turn. Okay, 58%. Honestly, that's not too bad.
Turn into 83 as well. If you get that diamond on deck, you have the kill power now with the pickaxe and the sword. And yeah, sometimes you just gotta let it swing too.
Yeah, and we do have gold on deck as well, so if he hasn't pulled minecart in a second, might be coming soon, but you've got to get your footing if you're going to try and do that. Another downer on the minecart. I mean, it's so good because hitting the minecart is already a hitbox extender. And yeah, the Pikachu downer is so big already, but speaking of big downers, another anvil.
Courtesy of Acme Corp, Acola takes that stock 133%. ShinyMark 0. What are we doing here, folks? What a tech from ShinyMark as well.
Yeah, beautiful awareness, ready for the tech there. Definitely could have gotten ugly quickly for ShinyMark, but now back on stage. It's scarier, but there's the up smash. All right.
I love that. Just an immediate call-out response. Don't touch my shield. You get up smash. Now I'm up 2 games versus Acola.
Oh, well, I think that was 1-1 actually, right? Acola won game 1?
Yeah. I'm getting too excited over here.
Hey, save it for maybe potentially after this game, though.
Yeah. The shield break, that was iconic.
Yeah, the shield break was iconic.
But that's a great answer back. ShinyMark.
Right, no, I mean, absolutely, because getting the game 1 ending like that could easily be a mental blow that leads to Acola steamrolling the set. But no, ShinyMark showing the adaptation, and now it's Akola's turn. He was kind of looking a little lost there.
It's interesting that even though Acola won game 1, he still tried to adjust things for game 2.
Yeah.
And didn't quite work out. So now you do have to go to the drawing board just a little bit. And I guess we're swapping the player.
I don't know.
Making sure we're on the correct ones.
Yep. Just getting things settled before this game 3. So now they're playing a best of 3, right? With the data of 2 games in their mind. And yeah, I'm curious what the that could be the adjustment he makes. Honestly, is are we seeing a different character?
I don't think Game & Watch is the play versus Pikachu.
Yeah.
So it depends on really what you have as Acola, which you do. I mean, I believe you have the Pyromithra. You have some other like random things you can pull out that are well versed for sure.
Yeah, I honestly think stick with your guns with the Steve. It is his best character, and he does have some disgusting secondaries, I will say. But I think he's already kind of going back to that game 1 strategy with putting up the wall immediately. He kind of tried to do that at the end of the last game, but he was down by enough that I feel like ShinyMark was able to pull it out.
You don't get the same advantages if you're at that deficit, so perfectly makes sense. And so we're dipping a little bit different in this game 3. We're going a little bit more on the defensive mode.
Yeah,
sure enough.
Yep, there's that three dirt block stack that he was using so much during game 1, and yeah, it's back for this game 3. I mean, it's very interesting. Acola, I feel like he's got a reputation for being unbeatable in game 5, right? Like he can get taken to game 5, but if he makes it there, he's gonna mess you up because his adaptations and the way he gathers data is one of the best in the world, if not the best.
I like adaptations, but so far you need to get percentage on the board versus ShinyMark. We're looking at 111 to 0.
Right.
Finally, hey, we take 1 hit. Do I see 2? I see 3. I see 4. I see 5. There you go, Acola. You're on the board.
Yeah, I'm talking up Acola, and ShinyMark's doing well. I finally stopped, but then he starts getting some hits. So maybe I'll try and stop influencing the game so much. My bad.
A testament to how back and forth these players can go. The momentum can go
Exactly.
either way. The drop of a hat.
Yeah, and Acola opting for the gold tool right now, going for that speed, I think very helpful in this matchup. Already able to sneak in more hits than he was getting beforehand.
Can you get the diamond? You are lacking a little bit now because one of your tools has already been broken.
Yeah, and now off stage, high up. This is where ShinyMark's done so well. Jumps out of the minecart early this time. Really smart from Acola to avoid getting killed there. Needs to replenish that pickaxe, so yeah. Because this character does also have a kill throw, in case you didn't know.
Sometimes you just gotta toss them, and at that percentage, of course.
Yeah, that is definitely going to do it there. And it's such a fast throw as well. You're not ready for it. Great stuff from ShinyMark to take that first stock. Went up to a really early, big lead, and now regaining it after Acola made some percentage comeback. We got loops.
Oh my goodness, look at that combo extension, keeping him going. We love the momentum coming in from ShinyMark, especially because you have looped Acola in percentage. Kind of like what we saw in that game too, and that's tough to come back from. I know you're Steve, but ShinyMark's a beast.
Yeah, ShinyMark's honestly just playing amazing right now. Like, he's got his Thunderjolt game going, but whenever he's in close quarters with Acola, until he rolls into Anvil whenever he was in close quarters, he was doing well, but that is going to even up the stocks here.
Absolutely. Wile E. Coyote, eat your heart out, folks. Sometimes you just got to hit him with it. And hey, we're 2 for 2 now.
This
just drop it right in front.
Yeah, I got to see the stats afterwards on how many stocks on both sides were taken by down air. I think there were over 50% on the set so far.
You know, I think about it, because Pikachu's so quick, especially that quick attack, kind of giving some Roadrunner energy, for sure.
Oh, there you go, yeah. Big dash attack over the blocks is huge, but good DI from Acola across the stage to avoid the kill.
Oh.
But, yeah, nice from ShinyMark to get the forward air, and you're up a full stock.
You have so much wiggle room to play with here. That's what you want to see if you're ShinyMark, or, of course, your Sporting team ShinyMark right now.
Exactly, and you know, Pikachu very well equipped to play with the lead because of the stalling tools that we alluded to at the beginning, which honestly ShinyMark hasn't been using. He's more been using those fast moves, like we've been saying, those quick confirms that for like 30 or 40% to build the leads. It's just good guaranteed damage, and his movement is so slippery that Acola really just can't get anything started. Oh no!
How many times will you run into Anvil?
And it's like, whenever Acola's pulling these anvils, I'm like, ShinyMark's not there. He's not going to get hit by that. And he's just there.
Honestly, because Acola's also building walls, you need to like paint a picture of the ledge on it, and then you'll just run right into it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, exactly.
If we're going to go full Looney Tunes, might as well.
Gosh, Pikachu getting smacked around between the minecart and the block, but still building up this damage, and Acola, yeah, about to eclipse 100%. And the setup, yo!
ShinyMark!
A taste of your own medicine there.
Oh,
my goodness.
Realizing, yeah, you're teching that, but can you tech this? What a jump scare.
That was amazing. I mean, because that was like, especially, you know, a couple years ago, that was like the Steve classic, right? Block at the ledge, back throw setup. You either hit the tech and get F smashed, or you miss the tech and get stage spike. ShinyMark there is like, I got that for myself. I remember.
Pure cognizance and awareness to just lock in on that moment. You understand the assignment.
And the up air was such a good choice too, because it was so fast that, you know, Acola couldn't react. He wasn't ready for it. And now Acola thinking a bit here. I could see a character switch at this point. ShinyMark's looked really comfortable against Steve.
A little bit of contemplation here.
Yeah, I'm curious. I mean, the Game & Watch I feel like has been the more common secondary of late. The Aegis, of course, really strong as well. It looks like Aegis, maybe? He's thinking.
I know you're not going Sephiroth. As much as in
Right,
my heart,
yeah,
I want that to exist. That ain't happening. I could see Pyramithra coming out here, but
I think I'm not sure.
I'm torn though. Yeah, I was about to say. I think you might just need to ride it, Steve. Yeah, you need to ride it out, Steve.
I think that's fair, because even if you lose, I do think that, like, I don't know. I mean, matchup-wise, Pikachu's got plenty of stuff on Aegis as well, especially being a much easier to edgeguard character than Steve. It can get really dangerous. So I respect the sticking of your guns to Acola, but that being said, if you're sticking with Steve, you've got to bring out some new strategies here to deal with ShinyMark.
I know. Going into this game 4, we have the Sleepy Time Smash Bros theme. What is this, like stage builder from Brawl? Something like that. This is pure Sleepy Time.
This is the one that I would listen to on YouTube with like the soprano sax cover. I'm like, ooh, this is groovy.
It's like Rooster's Cafe if you're doing doing some Smashville Town and City type stuff. Like, come on, folks, we need a little bit more energy. This is winners top 12, like top 16.
Exactly, and there, oh my gosh,
Ow.
huge damage from Acola, who's looking very strong to start this game 4. He's again, you know, using those three block walls in the corners to mine, and then running in with the, you know, the chip damage, trying to build things up, and the down air again. It's just the best reversal tool in the game, I guess.
It's so potent. That thing hurt. Like, I get it's an anvil drop on your head, but, like, come on, that hurts.
Oh, no, yeah. And, you know, ShinyMark as well, who's going to be so prone to being airborne and right underneath Acola while he's comboing. If you can get the down air out, it's huge. And gets some blocks up. ShinyMark does not make it back. Oh, my gosh.
Crazy moment. I guess you're so far down, you can't quite get the angle you wanted because of that block in place. Acola's turning up a little bit for this game 4.
Definitely turning up here. I mean, we wanted, you know, we said he needed to show us something different to change the pace of the set, and we're getting more than that in this game 4 right now.
Feels like Acola's been reborn as someone anew.
Yeah, it's like he's getting the damage a little bit easier, and he's finding those early kills. And this huge damage, 66.7%. This is looking rough for ShinyMark in game 4.
It's really just on the opposite end now because ShinyMark.
Oh my God, you're gone!
I'll see you in game 5, brother. I don't know what that DI was. I honestly, maybe I get it. I kind of didn't want to be in that setup either.
I mean, you said to yourself, that was the "I'll see you in game 5, brother" DI.
Yeah, that's
you know?
you know what? We can just mulligan this game, and I'm gonna prepare mentally for the next one.
Exactly. Like, there's something to be said. You know, I don't know that it was necessarily intentional bad DI from ShinyMark. However, I do understand the idea. Like, part of me is thinking, you know, stay in it as long as you can to gather as much data as you can, but sometimes you just need that mental reset. And talking about a reset, I mean, we're back to game 1 essentially, except now it's winner takes all the marbles in this game 5 to start off our block reign.
They've had a crazy back and forth time to adjust with one another. You've got a lot of time to maybe make something magic happen on this final game. But right now, it's a little bit slower here.
Yeah.
Making sure that no mistakes are unforced. You do not want to overextend yourself here at all.
Yeah, that is an amazing point about the overextensions because both of them have shown that they can get so much off of one hit, not only guaranteed damage, but just maintaining that advantage, maintaining the stage control. So yeah, you definitely don't want to give either one of them an inch. If there were a game to go to time, I could see it being this one, but we'll see.
Especially for Acola. You know, I feel like you have more to prove here, in a way, especially because you've been down a bunch this set. The history between you and ShinyMark, it might be a little bit tough.
Oh, wow. Just drops out of the forward air there. I don't know if that was funny Steve Tech or if he just fell out, but either way, that was quite this change of pace for Acola as ShinyMark was really starting to build a bit of a lead, but now it's back to even.
Very even on in this early percentage. Okay, a little bit of spot dodge action on that grab, staying alive.
Yeah, I mean, it's some cool mix-ups on those jab trains because at the end of the last game, ShinyMark didn't spot dodge and got F-smashed, or got grabbed, rather. And so maybe, you know, adapting this time with the spot dodge to avoid getting grabbed, I should say. So great stuff to ShinyMark to stay alive as neither player has taken a stock yet. Oh,
okay,
no,
what a call out. I appreciate that up smash reaction. And you got 2 diamonds on deck, so you can upgrade now if you get the chance.
Yeah,
might be really helpful.
That could be huge, especially as you're playing with the lead here. ShinyMark trying with that aggressive up B to center to get something started, but just misspaces it a little, and Acola was there with the up smash. And the diamond damage is building here. ShinyMark needs to get something started. Very wise going to the other side of the stage to avoid that block setup, that spell of doom in game 4.
Absolutely. Pikachu does have the privilege of saying, no thanks, I'm good, and just goes the entire other part of the stage.
Exactly, and I do love placing that block to just force ShinyMark to stay in the corner there, deal with the pressure that Acola had built, but ShinyMark escapes and is now trying to find a kill as Game 5 is starting to slip away.
If you're ShinyMark, you need to get the stock in the next, like, 10 seconds. You can't take much more damage before it gets really bad, and now you're in triple-digit % of the second stock. You're effectively looped here.
This is where it's so hard against Steve and against Acola specifically. I mean, this is why he's so good in Game 5s. Like, he can take his stock and then he can just shut you down with his defense. He is such a well multifaceted player. And ShinyMark is too, to his credit. It's just, it's not enough right now. And that F smash could be the dagger. The diamond dagger, but ShinyMark responds.
Okay,
he's staying alive here.
That's going to be very important. Acola has to remember, if you give a mouse a stock, he'll last for a game. And if you give a mouse a game, he'll last for the set. And you can't give him the set.
You can't give him the set, Acola, but ShinyMark's getting some damage built here, 42%. Keeping the damage building, that T-Jolt, just keeping the advantage state, keeping Acola in disadvantage, I should say. But finally, you know, it's just you just need one of those diamond strings to, you know, make ShinyMark a lot more uncomfortable due to the lead here.
Absolutely. You got to remember, diamonds are Steve's best friend, so they're not so easily parted, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, that is definitely for sure. And if Acola can get another diamond, there it is. Yep, he was due for one, and there it was. The anvil drop. ShinyMark needs to find some damage here soon, as Acola has all the tools he needs to escape with a Game 5 victory. Another anvil, and he's getting the soft hits, but it doesn't really matter. That block setup at the ledge forces ShinyMark to jump, but he adjusts beautifully to take the stage, take center stage right away from Acola.
At this point, we have to answer the question, how can ShinyMark even win this? You have 3 minutes left on the clock, and guess what? Doesn't matter, because Acola says, I'll take the parry, you take the F smash, and I'm going to winner.
He'll take the set. Oh, that was so funny. I don't know if we'll see the player cam replay on the replay, but ShinyMark, he was angling his shield up on the up tilts, which was really smart.